What's up, guys? It's Motoko here, and today I want to try and do a Madness Unchained video. In this video, I want to try and do Madness Unchained on my knight. It is one of the last classes that I have available right now. I have 4 jobs unlocked. I have Hunter, Knight, White Mage, and Thief. Um, in hindsight, maybe I probably should have leveled my Thief a little bit more to do this event. But as it stands right now, I'm not going to be able to do that in time. And be honest with you, I really don't care to have 2 Ranger class jobs unlocked right now. Hunter is fine. There's nothing wrong with Hunter. It just so happened that Thief got lucky and just had all of the stars aligned for this event, basically, for them to excel at this event. I'm sure there's an event later on down the line that maybe Hunter will excel at, or any other number of jobs. White Mage is doing fairly well. The problem I'm having with White Mage right now is that if I run into Cockatrice for a mini boss in the first couple of bosses, I pretty much just die. There's nothing I could do about it. His damage is just way too great, and without wind resistances via wind orbs, it's just way too hard of a fight. And if he does his Faith Hover Hurricane Breath thing, it's an automatic one shot. So if he decides to go ahead and do that series of moves, and I'm in a situation where I can't break him fast enough, then there's literally, it's like you might as well just hit help and just flee the fight, because the next attack is just going to kill you. So those are the issues I'm having right now. So basically, I'm stuck right now at 95 kills, which is fine with me because I just got the 3 ability tickets from the last chest. And I'm still, even with 95 kills, I'm still sitting in the top 500. I'm not really in any danger of leaving the top 500 in the immediate future. So my plan right now, as you can see from my screen, is to go ahead and try and get Knight up as soon as possible. So I've already got Ares. He's level 3 right now. My Onion Knight is like level 3-ish. And I've already farmed the materials to get cards augmented so that I can level up my Onion Knight card past level 3. So I got a little bit of work to do on my Knight. I think my eventual setup is going to be something like Fat Chocobo with Ares and just like slow grind it, kind of like I was doing on my White Mage. I'm not 100% sure exactly. I'm gonna have to think about that and kind of and move forward from there. I'll definitely do a video on my Knight for the events so that you guys can kind of watch me and my progress and things. But that's later on down the line. So I want to try and get into Madness Unchained on my Knight. It's something kind of funny to note. I had 3 panels on Knight unlocked, and I was going to do a 3-panel Madness Unchained video. And Knight is more than capable of doing some cheesy stuff like that. The problem being is that while I had the survivability down, and I could sit there all day and fight that boss. The problem I was running into is that at some point in the fight, the boss will cast a defense buff, and unfortunately, Hades, since he is a damage based heal, so he relies on your ability to be able to do damage to get heals. Eventually, you just kind of fold because you can't keep up with the damage coming in. Your healing just isn't enough. And so that defense boost actually makes it so that you can't finish the Madness Unchained fight as a 3-panel Knight. Now, that the I have to have an asterisk next to that and give a semi-explanation. My card setup when I went in to try that was complete trash. I mean, we're talking like I was using half Ranger cards, like Una and Hades with like Ranger cards, and like everything was just not leveled. So it was just a really suboptimal setup all around. I don't know. I seriously doubt I'm going to be able to do this as well, simply because this setup is not much better. My Ares is pretty underleveled. I'm using Onion Knight, which is not a very good element to be bringing in here. Now, if Warrior had access to Wind Element, then I'd say, oh yeah, I could easily get this. Because two of the four bosses in here are weak to Wind. So, you know, that's definitely something to consider in the future. Knight is a very solid class. I'm very impressed with Knight in general. Has great survivability tools available to it, especially after using its ultimate. It's pretty much like a fat chocobo buff after you do your ultimate, and it's really quite nice and a good solid class, I believe. So here we go. We're getting into the fight right now, going after this cockatrice. I don't foresee this fight being very much problems because we have the Earth Sword to be able to do damage to him during break. I don't want to say this guy's going to go down fast, but he should go down, you know, fairly easy. We'll see how much damage we're doing. 3K during a break, that's a little on the weak side, but that's not too bad. I think we'll be all right. So, yeah, so I went through and I've noticed some of the comments that people are leaving. I believe that a lot of people are happy with some of the content that I'm releasing. You know, again, I keep stressing this at the end of all of my videos. If you guys have any questions or you want to see a video made about a certain subject that you feel is worth making a video over, I will definitely at least consider it and give it some consideration. There are certain topics that are important enough for me to just go ahead and make a video right away, and you know, I'll try to have that out as soon as possible. A lot of people are happy with some of the comparisons that I'm making and some of the theory crafting that I'm doing. I'm really glad to hear stuff like that. If you guys are happy with the theory crafting, please let me know. I want to make sure that I'm doing an outstanding job and putting out all the best information that I possibly can about this game. That's very important to me. And moving on to the future, I want to make sure that, you know, the people who listen to my videos and watch my videos are very well informed, and they have an easier time going through the game because they watch my videos. You know, that's really the only reason why I'm doing this. One of the only reasons why I'm doing this. I just want to make sure that people have good information and a good source of information in the future that they can go to, and so, you know, please do let me know what you guys feel is going on. As you can see, we're not having any problems with this, man. This is pretty much just standard stuff. Just basically trying to live, break down his gauge, and then just do damage when we can. Okay, standard hard boss strategy. Y'all know what it is. I've told you this enough times in my other videos, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it right now, and we'll try and fast forward and skip ahead to some of the later fights in this. You guys know the cockatrice by now, and since the adamanterripan event is going on, you guys know the adamanterripan and the lich. So I'll probably just skip to the last boss so that you guys can see the kill, and you know, we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so I brought you back. I've almost got this guy dead. The only reason I brought you back was just to kind of see to let you know that you really need to watch your situational awareness. Um, I've been kind of messing up with this guy because he switches elements, and I keep forgetting the fact that I can use my Earth Sword when he's in water form and not have to absorb my Earth Orbs. As a matter of fact, while I'm talking to you and telling you that I messed up, I messed up again. So, yeah, definitely keep a situational awareness in a fight. Keep in mind that, as elements change during a fight, you can do different things, and your strategy needs to develop as well. Um, Try not to make too many mistakes. Right now the game is pretty forgiving, um, as far as mistakes are concerned. But I'm pretty sure later on, uh, it's not going to be quite so forgiving. You're really going to have to nail down a strategy. Another thing, don't be in such a rush to take your turn. It's not timed. So plan out and map a turn in your head. At least the first 4 or 5 moves, and then see where your orb situation lands and how it ends up to do your last couple of moves. You know, that's very important. I feel like, and that's going to really help you get an edge in some of these hard fights. Um, I can't say, especially while I'm making videos, I really don't play that well. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Um, you know, but definitely try and improve. If you fail at a fight, try and see why you failed, where you failed, and then the next time you come through, just fix it, man. Um, so those are some real quick tips and tricks. This last boss, he's not going to be very challenging at all. I'm not even really worried about keeping my elements and resistances up too much. I guess while he's in fire form, I can go ahead and keep my fire up. But the problem with that is, if I absorb my fire, I don't have anything to deal damage to him while he's in cold, except for my onion sword. So it's kind of a catch-22 trade-off. Um, I'm not sure if it's actually worth it. Uh, I could have had more damage going into this break, but I did also need the heals off the regular attacks from Hades. So that's really a coin toss. Um, so anyways, I'm gonna skip ahead to the end of this fight just to show you guys the kill. That's pretty much all I have for this video at the moment. Um, and then I'll show you guys the kill, and then I'll just end the video. I hope you guys just stay tuned for just a sec. Alright guys, here we go. We're towards the end of the fight. Got him in a break. 5 moves. Got a couple onion swords. Gonna pump some damage into him. Don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him or not, but hey, we're going to try. Maybe we can get him during this break. Yep, there he goes. Just died with a regular attack. So there you have it, guys. That is Madness Unchained on a night. We got the kill. We're good to go. That means we've done Knight, White Mage, and Hunter for you guys.